Okay, Governor Romney, here's the podium. Here's a mic. We'll make sure it's set to the right height for you. Let's do a quick sound check.
Wow, can't believe it's been a year since I was here.
You were here a year ago?
Yes.
Really? I don't remember that at all. All right, then let's go ahead and do a sound check, can we?
Sure, of course. Does eat oats, and mares eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. Regret, regret, regret.
All right, sounds about right.
Great. Now, who's doing my introduction?
Governor Jeb Bush.
Oh, well, that's just terrific. I'm a huge fan of Jeb's.
Yeah, he's great. Followed by Senator Kelly Ayotte, Newt Gingrich, S.E. Cupp, nope, Wayne LaPierre, and Eric Cantor.
All right, so I'm pretty far down the list there, huh?
Well, also Sarah Palin, Rick Perry, Rand Paul, Bobby Jindal's nephew, Marco Rubio, and Paul Ryan.
Paul's going to be here. Great. It's been a while since we caught up. I think he might have changed his phone number. Do you have that?
Yes.
Can I have it?
No. And after Mr. Ryan finishes, we're going to call it a day and have a big breakfast in the morning. Then we'll start with Wayne Allen Root, Pat Toomey, Scott Walker, and a short performance by a Meatloaf cover band, Mashed Potatoes and Peas.
Yeah. Well, they are very good.
Very good. Then keynote speaker, John Wayne.
The John Wayne?
No, it's a hologram, but it's very, very lifelike.
Then me.
Actually, no, we've got a short song and dance routine by Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, come on, he's not even a conservative.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
And, isn't he gay?
Security, could we have Mr. Patrick Harris removed from the building, please? Thank you.
So when exactly is my slot? Because you people told me I'd be delivering a moving speech.
Yes, a moving speech. You'll be giving your speech as you lift the podium and put it on the truck.
BS of A with Brian Sack.
Good evening and welcome to the BS of A. I'm your host, Brian Sack. Social media, it's everywhere these days. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. What's the one you're always using, Jack? What is it? Grindr? Grindr? Right? I thought it was Grindr. Well, we've all heard people threaten to unplug from the grid and throw it all away. Well, today I'm joined by someone who's actually gone and done that. Please welcome Jerry Talswood of Deer Trail, Colorado.
80105. Hi there, Brian. I'm glad I finally made it to the studio. My map skills are not so good.
Okay, so you did it. You said, I've had enough, and you simply disconnected.
Yeah, that's right. Brian, I don't do Facebook. I don't Tumble. I don't do Pinterest. I don't tweet. I don't have an iPhone. I have a landline that you can call me on. And I don't do email. I write old-fashioned letters.
Oh, wow. And you glad you did this?
Oh, absolutely. There's a world outside of that tiny screen, Brian. I went hiking a few months ago. I just took in the great outdoors around me. I didn't use a GPS program, and the only tweets I cared about were from birds.
See, that sounds beautiful.
It was, though lacking a phone, I was unaware a storm front was coming in, so a little sleet did roll in, and I did end up stranded for a few weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but when I was in the hospital, I had a lot of time to think, and I was glad I wasn't on Facebook whining or posting photos on Instagram of the toes I lost to frostbite.
You lost toes?
Both the big ones.
Well, one positive thing about social media is that it can keep you in touch with your loved ones, people who live far away, right?
Yeah. These quick little back and forths can't compete with like a nice old-fashioned letter, Brian.
You're right, I agree. I mean, the art of writing letters has really just vanished.
Oh, I wrote my Grammy every week. Not a stupid little Facebook sentence, but a long letter.
Right, and she totally appreciated it.
No, she died a year ago, and I did not get the e-bite for her funeral. She was very tech-savvy. But rest assured, I'm just as with it as everyone else.
Okay, all right. Well, what are your plans while you're in the city?
I'm going to go to a neighborhood called Soho.
Soho?
Yep, and I'm going to sit outside of Heath Ledger's house and just wait till he comes home. I'm a huge fan.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yeah, the actor from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah, and the Joker.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
All right, Jerry Talswood, everybody. We'll be right back. If you want to use our computer.
No, I don't want to use it.
Welcome back. Sounds like it's time for another edition of America's scalp-centric game show.
It's a head, it's someone's head. Whose head is that?
Oh my, wasn't that wonderful? Hastily assembled group of people called the Whose Head Is That Singers. Now, here are the rules of the game. We give our very own Matt Fisher 30 seconds to identify one of the 535 members of Congress based on the top of their head and nothing more. If Matt gets it right, and this is completely real, he gets a $975 gift card paid out of our incredibly limited show budget. And if he gets it wrong, as punishment, we donate $25 of that money to a charity that Matt hates. Please welcome Matt Fisher.
Am I supposed to be embarrassed? I'm sort of embarrassed. I'm about to do this wrong again.
No, don't be embarrassed. What would you do if you happen to win all that tax-free money?
There's no chance, so I haven't thought about it at all. I would probably try to think about Congress less in the future. See if I could put that money towards divorcing myself from the government somehow.
Okay, that sounds very libertarianish of you.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
All right. Well, if you lose, we're
Yeah.
going to give $25 to a charity that you, as an animal hater, as we've established in the first episode, will really despise.
Person lover.
This particular charity, Matt, you want to hear it?
Sure.
It's called the Critter Connection. It's a nonprofit group dedicated to the rescue and rehabilitation of abandoned and neglected guinea pigs in your home state of Connecticut.
Oh, good. Overrun with homeless guinea pigs is Connecticut.
And it's absolutely true. All right. Somewhere in that stack is the correct name that's on this thing right
Okay.
here. 535 potential answers.
Right.
One right answer.
Sure.
We're going to show you the scalp right here.
Al Franken.
And this person, you have 30 seconds to tell me whose head is that.
Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I know. Actually, hold on. Wait. Hold on a second. And you guys are gonna try a weird one. Wait. Hold on. What? Okay. This is okay. Hold on. It's Puerto Rico. I'm gonna say the guy from Puerto Rico. No. Was that again? Was that my? Don't I have to say his name? That's not the guy from Puerto Rico. All right. Say whose name?
I'm sorry, Matt.
Pedro
Time is up.
Pierluisi.
Unfortunately, the time is up. Huh?
That's right!
Yeah, but that's, okay, so what's going on? Because that's not true.
You got it!
Huh? That can't be. Okay, there's some kind of. No, I don't believe it. So here's the thing. I'm in a state of disbelief because there's part of me that believes that I'm being gamed or taken, and I think if we look back at the footage, you'll see the stunned expression on my face because I can't comprehend.
There's no
that
ending.
has happened.
There's no ending to this
no
sketch.
ending.
He
That sketch
doesn't
gets
believe
ruined.
it. What? How did you? Because
Well,
that's what
this
people
is
are
what
going
I'd
to
like to know because I'm still having.
Because he
a hard
doesn't
time.
believe it, and maybe our audience doesn't believe it.
So I don't know. It's not likely. It's a Cinderella story. These guys are comedy writers, right? So like, you're not going to choose 3 random heads just to entertain yourselves. You're going to be like, all right, we need a hook on this one. Like, what's like a funny, just a funny one. So I knew like weird ones, Nancy Pelosi, things like that, or people from protectorates, like fake representatives, at-large.
No offense,
at-large. It's great. It's a lovely place. I've been there. It's amazing.
I thought this sketch would drag out. We could do 20 of these, and he'd never even.
That
come
was the
close.
plan. We're going to get our money's worth out
Yeah.
of this, and we're going to do 20 of these. 20, and now.
And now we've got 2.
We could do.
Which is a good thing because we have no money left for this
We could do
episode.
more low stakes. What's the rerun, guys? Let's go home.
The poor guinea pigs don't get their.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No guinea pig money.
Let me tell you something, guinea pigs. You've had a good life. Go back to the woods where you're immediately eaten by hawks. You've sponged off humanity for too long.
All right, lunch.
Lunch.
Good night and good luck.
Welcome back. I'm joined by 3 experts to discuss the issues of the day that are of interest to me. My first guest is perhaps the most famous person we've ever had on this panel. He started his career as the host of Talk Soup and has since gone on to appear in such films as You've Got Mail, As Good as It Gets, Little Miss Sunshine, and Green Zone. I'm truly excited to welcome to the program Greg Kinnear.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm Greg Kinnear. That's about it. I'm glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
Glad to bring myself to this place.
And that's funny. I mean, you don't.
What's funny?
You don't look. I mean, I had a vision in my head of what you would look like in person, and it's not this.
Well, I'm not being a thespian right now. I'm just being a guy.
So when you're not acting, you look completely different.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. Okay. My next guest is a beloved member of your family. Please welcome your aunt, who can't stop talking about her divorce, Cammie Robbins.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Well, I show up, and thank you for showing up.
No, and
my husband didn't show up. He didn't show up for a good, 7 years of our marriage. So, but I showed up.
Okay.
And I'm here.
Good for you.
I am happy to be here.
Are you happy to be here next to Greg Kinnear?
Yes, it's very exciting. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for.
Are you Greg Kinnear?
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm skeptical. I don't believe who I see in front of
Cynical
me is
now.
actually
You've
who
been
they are.
You've been
I don't
rendered
know.
cynical, I guess.
No. I'm just a realist.
And my final guest is convinced he's got his act together. Please welcome self-professed functioning meth addict, Matt Yeager. Hello, Matt.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey, good to be here. Ready to go. I'm focused.
You are focused and functioning.
I'm not going to let you down.
Okay,
I
good.
will not let you down.
I'm
right here.
Have you had a track record of letting people down?
Huh? Well, it's. I mean, stuff happens.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy.
Okay.
I'm a good guy.
You got a good heart of gold.
Yes.
All right, well, let's see how this goes.
Thank you.
All right, so in the news this week, the filibuster, Rand Paul on the Senate floor, 13-something hours. He's asking the question, hey, can the president order the assassination of an American citizen on our own soil with a drone? Just wants a yes or no answer. Did this bring to light the drone policy? Were you aware of our drone policy?
When I appeared in Green Zone.
You appeared in
Greg Kinnear. I learned a little bit more about just the sort of morass of global security. It's such a hard issue, but I think it's a no-brainer to say, hey, we're not going to drone our own people.
Okay.
Greg Kinnear, I'm from Indiana, live in California.
Okay. Greg Kinnear, the actor.
Greg, as good as it gets, Kinnear.
Okay. Cammie, were you aware of American drone policy before Rand Paul got out there and really kind of laid
Was
it
I
out?
aware of it? I lived it. Okay. I lived it. That entire filibuster was like watching the arbitration during my divorce.
Oh.
I mean, it was like, what was it, 13 hours? I think
13,
that's,
over 13?
Over 13.
Yeah.
That's how long it took us to divide up our debt.
No kidding.
Because we're dividing debt.
Debt.
It's debt. We're not dividing
assets.
No,
Oh, that's a
we're
shame.
dividing debt at this point.
But as far as
it's just
maybe if we bring it back to the drone thing for a second, were you aware of the drone policy that we have? I mean,
yeah, I feel like that. I'm telling you, that was my marriage. It's like you're cruising along, and then at any moment, just boom, gone.
Matt, you seem to be thinking about
Ready.
something.
Yeah, ready.
Do you have an answer for this?
I think I would be a good drone pilot.
Okay. Well, that wasn't the question. The question was, were you
Okay,
aware
I'm
before?
Sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
Sorry. I'll
That's
answer
okay.
your question.
No, you
I'm
get
sorry.
this. That's all right.
No, I'm not. I'll answer whatever question.
No, I'm gonna ask it.
Okay.
Were you aware of the issues that Rand Paul brought up? That we have this drone policy. The president can kind of have people assassinated overseas. Can that be done here?
That's nuts.
It isn't. I mean, I do agree with you. I think it's nuts.
That's totally nuts.
Don't you agree? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Is that right?
But you weren't aware of this before then.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew that.
You did know that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I knew that. Oh, yeah. I know. I met him.
You met Rand Paul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Small guy.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
All right. We're going to come back to you. And it's nope. Where you going?
Good.
Nope. Not good. Where you going? We're good.
He's fled.
Okay. All right.
So fast.
This week's Under the Table sponsor is Umpqua Survival, an online store which specializes in the essential supplies that you and your family would need in case of a disaster or a really bad sequester. Now, if you're in the need for high-end survivalist merchandise before the government starts a survivalist equipment national database, it's Umpqua Survival. We'll be right back.
Found it. Oh.
What?
Found what?
Oh, got it.
Got what?
Hey, y'all. I wanted to take a moment to tell you about something that I've been working on. It's called Katie Fisher Day. It's March 12th. Katie Fisher was my little sister, and she was the best little sister there ever was. Just for one example, Katie sent me fresh baked cookies every week that I was away at college. In 2010, Katie was killed in a car accident, and since then, my friends and I have tried to find ways to honor her memory. And that's what Katie Fisher Day is all about. Here's what we're going to do. Step one is you choose somebody who you love, but maybe somebody who you haven't reached out to in a while, somebody who you'd like to reconnect with. Step two, bake some cookies, or buy pre-made cookies, or buy something else that person would like, or make something else that person would like. And then step three is you send those cookies to that person. And then that's it. There's no step 4. Okay, we're keeping it simple. I'm so super excited that so many people are involved in Katie Fisher Day already, and I'd love for you to be too. Please check out katiefisherday.org or find us on Finer social media anywhere. You can get recipes and ideas and share your stories with everybody. It's really going to be a blast. Please do come get involved. katiefisherday.org. Thank you.
And now, the Glenn Beck Show highlight of the week.
I was just eating this Pop-Tart.
The Glenn Beck Show highlight of the week has been brought to you by UmpquaSurvival.com, your one-stop resource for survival and off-the-grid living supplies.
So the character's based on your actual aunt?
Yeah, she was really tedious to be around.
Hey guys,
for a while.
all of the free stuff from this week's Under the Table sponsor, UmpquaSurvival.com, has finally arrived.
Yes!
So fun.
What is it?
Umpqua Survival.
It's an Indian name.
Oh, okay.
Like Mohegan Sun.
Fun.
Check this out. Blowgun. This is perfect for survivalists.
But why would you need a gun to survive, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect scenario. Let's say you're in the grocery store, but they won't accept the Brian dollars that your militia printed that morning. You shoot the dart into the clerk's neck and run.
That's a perfect scenario.
That's
Survival.
Crazy.
That's not survival. That's really just breaking several laws.
Not when there are no laws, Matt. Look at this. It's a .44 caliber bullet knife.
Oh my God. What would you even use that for?
Yeah.
Well, think about it. It's a bullet that has a knife built in, so
Right.
you can stab the jogger after you've shot them.
Why would you stab a jogger?
Survival.
Yeah, but Brian, in what survival scenario would somebody be jogging?
Athletic zombies.
Okay, Brian, I worry that you've confused the concept of survival with just being homicidal.
Yeah,
That sounds
that's
like what it is
kinda
that
normal.
you're doing.
Like my mommy always said, it's either kill or be Ow, Brian, why?
Matt, Fisher,
Why?
we're in a sponsor bit right now.
Oh my God.
We're way too close.
Here, we gotta go. Here, just
Why?
back up.
So what? What does it matter?
Back up.
Check this out. It's a cast iron hatchet. So if you're ever in the woods and you need to chop down a maple bend,
Oh, what? Oh, I'm
See?
sorry. I thought I heard
a
you.
maple tree.
Okay. Free. All right.
Oh dear.
And then there's this portable field toilet.
So we're done with the weaponry then, yeah?
Oh, this is just your normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill, make your own toilet.
Jack, think about what you just said.
It's not a thing.
Weird.
This is perfect for when your hatchet's been taken by the extremists in the Obama administration and you have to knock out and then suffocate the marauding Bens of the world.
Nope.
Okay, keep going.
Don't even
Look at this.
I'm scared right now.
2 books. How to Bury Your Goods, which is perfect for Ben disposal, and Hand-to-Hand Fighting, in case Ben gets special powers from radiation.
Guys, he's sure saying my name a lot today. I think I might be his favorite.
Look at this. Speaking of radiation, potassium iodide tablets, which you can place on Ben's eyelids before he passes into the other world.
See?
Not what those are for.
Look at this. A hidden wall safe, which you can use to smash out Ben's teeth in case they have dental records in the future and society survives.
Okay.
Look at that. A tick removal device.
Oh God, what would you use that for?
Removing ticks.
Okay, well, seems like the sponsor bit is over. So what comes next?
Sinkhole!
I did not see that coming.
Really though?
I'm okay. I just need a hand. Or at least a survival kit.
We should probably just clear out and tear the place
Don't you
down.
think we should help him? We have all the stuff. We could help.
I'm going to call off the search. Grab your things and let's go.
UmpquaSurvival.com. Chock full of all the gear and supplies that people in zombie movies wish they had.
And we are back with.
Greg Kinnear.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure. I'm looking at my Wikipedia page.
Your Aunt Cammy and
Hi.
Matt
Ready to go.
Yeager.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Energized.
Ready.
apparently.
Focus. Whatever
Okay.
you want.
Let's talk about Dennis Rodman, ambassador. He went to North Korea,
Sure.
People's Republic, and hung out with Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea. Is he the right person to send, Dennis Rodman?
He's not the person I choose. I'm looking on the Wikipedia page, and I was born in Logansport, Indiana,
You were.
which is true.
You didn't know that.
I was born. No, I'm just checking it. I went to the University of Arizona. I've never really, I don't think, been asked to travel like that as an ambassador. But I would be happy to because I think it would be good. And like I said, I was in Green Zone. I was in As Good as It Gets. So I think I have what it takes to not speak for America, but to put a good face on our humanitarian efforts around the world.
Could I ask you a question? If the wife of Greg Kinnear,
True.
Don't look at that.
Okay.
If the wife of Greg Kinnear, who is named,
The wife, the old ball and chain, keep going.
what is the ball and chain's name?
Laura Appleby.
Laura. Okay, so if Laura Appleby were brought in here,
Sure.
and she would
We'd
look
be
at
married. She'd be my wife.
and she would look at you and say, "Oh, that is
The love of my life.
Cammie."
Yeah.
You.
What? No, your face looks nothing like his face.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. Greg Kinnear's
Thank
face
you.
doesn't look like
I
the face
disappear.
that you
I
have.
disappear into those roles.
All right. Well,
Cammie.
I call it like I see it nowadays. So.
What do you think about Dennis Rodman going to North Korea? Could good come out of this? Because I mean, today this week they threatened to.
Could I borrow him? Could I borrow Dennis Rodman to go over to my ex-husband and get my wedding ring back? I left it there and I can't get back into my own house to get it.
And you would send Dennis.
Could I borrow him to get it? That would be nice. I don't know. It seems like a weird match, him and Kim Jong, but sometimes what you think is a good match isn't, like on paper, you're like, this is forever.
Right.
And it's not. So maybe do two wrongs make a right? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I'm not sure.
Okay. Not sure if you answered that. Matt?
What if Dennis Rodman went over there and Kim Jong-un started piercing his face like Dennis Rodman, and then everybody in North Korea started piercing their faces like Kim Jong-un, and so everybody in Korea looked like Dennis Rodman? It just expands because you put something somewhere in and it expands. It goes out, 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 out. Cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect, cause and effect. Spread.
You actually make so much sense to me right now.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you.
I feel like it's like you're speaking about what I've been through.
I've been through it.
That's all the time we have for this week's BS of A. Please join us next week for our Under the Table Sponsor Bit special. And then be sure to tune in on March 23rd for a very unique, brand new episode you're not going to want to miss. Like us on Facebook, love us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm your host, Brian Sack, and congratulations to our editor, Rob, who got engaged this week. We're all glad that Rob finally put getting engaged on his timeline and rendered his relationship, that's editing humor. You get it?
Film editors.
Yes. Good night, America. You all right?
Yeah, that's funny.
Is it funny?
Are we good?
It's funny that he's
We're
taking
done.
a chance.
We're done.
Right?